Hey lovelies, it's Mona Lisa Andavia, and I'm so excited to share with you 3 secrets that I wish I knew when I was in my early days as an introverted, intuitive woman coach. If I could go back and only tell myself these 3 things, this would be it. Secret number 1 is energy is absolutely everything. Having an energetically sustainable business that feels good and sustains you and fuels you is absolutely everything. If you have a business that drains you, guess what? You're eventually gonna feel depleted. And if you've been running an old extroverted, the tried and true hustly business model that has been around like since business existed, then chances are you're already feeling depleted as opposed to nourished by your own business. Look, if you're here, I'm sure that being well is really important to you. Eating well, taking care of yourself, self-love, all of the little things that actually add up and make you feel aligned and joyful. They can be really simple everyday things like having a cup of coffee, or it can be something like going out and traveling, or it can be something as beautiful and everyday as spending time with your kids at home, right? It can be that easy. And the thing is, I know those things are important to you. That's why you're here. So doesn't it make sense to also have a business that feels good and aligns? And the thing is, that business model is going to be everything. I'm going to talk about that in secret number 2, but just for the purpose of secret number 1, know that energy is everything. Tune in. It's not just your business model, but it's who you talk to, who you partner with, how you show up. It's the clothes that you wear. It's where you are. Pay attention to it, because that's going to be your marker of, are you doing this right? Right? In the beginning, it's always like, I would always ask myself, am I doing this right? Is this okay? I'm not sure. Pay attention to your energy. All right, let's dive into secret number 2. Having an energetically sustainable and nourishing business model is a must, not a nice to have. So secret number 1 is energy is everything. And secret number 2 dives into that more with, you have to have a model that supports you. The truth is, so much, 99.9% of what is out there is teaching you the masculine, extroverted, salesy, hustly way of doing business, which does work for a certain person. And that's what I think has been missing so much in the online space, especially the coaching industry. They teach this one way of being. It's like, be always out there, be creating content, be producing all of the time. And the thing is, as women, we don't have like this energy, right? Like, it goes up and down, and sometimes we're in the mood to, sometimes we want to do all of things, sometimes we want to be on video, but sometimes we want to be internal and withdraw and spend time alone and recharge. And the way of doing business that is typically taught doesn't consider that way, that feminine way of living. It doesn't consider the introverted way of being. And if you ignore that in the way your business is structured, you are going to struggle. You absolutely need a model that works for you. This is why I teach automated income, passive income, as well as automated client generation. So the thing is, funnels don't depend on your mood, right? So I teach a lot of passive income via funnels. I teach passive lead generation via funnels. And so all of this gets done in the background, and it doesn't matter how you feel that day. Your business is working for you. Your business is out there doing its thing, because your business has to have an element of sales, right? You have to be marketing. But the thing is, you don't always have to be doing it. That's what I teach, right? You can't, it's like the misunderstanding here is like, you're like, well, are you telling me that I can just relax all the time and not be out there and be successful? Thing is, yes, I am saying that. It's like a yes and, right? Like, yeah, you can relax. And the way that you do that is that you have a funnel, you have systems in place so that you have outsourced this being out there. You've outsourced that, and it's happening whether or not you feel like doing anything, working on your business, actively producing in that way, in that day. And also, there's so much, I do want to speak for a second about the rest and the relaxation and the filling our own cups that's just as important, if not more important actually, than the being out there and producing and the content and the structures, all of that. It's just as important, if not more. So the business model that I teach is meant for the introverted, intuitive woman to fill her own cup, have all of the space to do things that make her feel alive and glowing and beautiful from the inside out, and also have a business that financially thrives. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that funnels are super easy and that they're for everybody, because the truth is funnels do take a lot of work up front. You have to be willing to test things out. You have to be willing to monitor and optimize and see, is this funnel doing well? Where is it not doing well? Where can it perform better? In the beginning, you have to really pay attention to your funnel stats. Once that smooths out, you have a funnel that can pay you for years and years and years. For example, my Build Your Heart-Centered Brand Challenge, I recorded that like 4 to 5 years ago, and it's still doing really well. It still serves women in this amazing way. I still love that program, and I literally recorded it 4 to 5 years ago live, and I haven't recorded it since. So if you're willing to get down and dirty and do that work up front, funnels can pay you for literally years and years. And finally, we're here at secret number 3. Secret number 3 is that you do not have to have a pre-existing following or to be Instagram famous or even to be an influencer to be successful online. It doesn't equate. The number of followers that you have or the number of likes that you have does not equate to income. I truly used to believe that, like, oh my God, somebody with 12,000 likes and like 500,000 followers, like they had to be super successful and making money. And I've seen so many times, more than I can count, people with hundreds of thousands of followers making zero income through their business because they don't know how to monetize it. They don't have funnels and when things that I teach. And then I've also seen people who have no following who have built up and generated income via funnels. Because the thing is, this is how funnels work. It's really cool, actually. You're building your following, you're building your list as you are creating passive income, as you are getting clients. So you can start with literally no following and build it up as you build out your funnel. And there you have it, the 3 secrets that I wish I knew when I was starting out as an introverted, intuitive woman coach online. As a recap, you learned secret number 1, energy is everything. Secret number 2, having an energetically sustainable business model is a must, not a nice to have. And secret number 3, you do not have to be Instagram famous or have a previous following, or you don't even have to post content and produce and be accessible 24/7 in order to be successful online. All right, loves, there it is, the 3 secrets. I hope that this has served you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.